What is going on, guys? Jeep RCing here. Welcome back to another awesome RC video. And in this video, we're going to be doing the third iteration of the hobby grade versus toy grade shootout. So in the other videos, we've been doing just the normal kind, but this video, we're going to be doing the crawlers. So here we have two of the Axial SCX10 first generation crawlers. So these are the older ones with the plastic links, you know, the normal axles. This is the first one to come out from Axial back when they were under Hobbyco. And then this here is my little new Bright RC Ford Bronco rock crawler. This thing, you can get it from any department store, about like 30 bucks I believe, but I kind of made mine from some makeshift parts that I had laying around, and of course the Bronco body. And this is about, you know, 40 bucks from your local retailer. This here was about $350 from a hobby shop or online purchase. They don't sell these anymore, but it should give you a rough idea on the comparison of a toy grade and a hobby grade rock crawler. So you can get the SCX10 3s, which just came out recently, and those are going to be about like way better than this. So you should give you an idea. This one I am planning to do some upgrades on it. I'm planning to do some metal links, steering links, everything metal, and then probably see if we can find some nicer axles, like portal axles. And I'm going to be moving the battery to the front of the vehicle, and then the ESC and motor and the transmission, everything going to be more farther back. You can do that with this chassis, I just haven't done it yet. So we're going to give this truck a little more attention. This is my dad's one. It's also pretty stock, except he has a light kit and these massive super swamper tires, which are a bit bigger than the stock tires that come with the kit. And this one, again, this one's really new because he doesn't use it very much, so pretty nice and new, whereas mine is pretty beat up because it's seen quite a lot of use. This little new Bright here, it has a motor on axle design, so it means there's two motors on each side of the vehicle. One drives the rear, one drives the front. There's two little transmissions in it, and they have separate motors. This one here has a full transmission, so it's got a motor in the center, it's got a transmission and transfer case, two locked solid differentials on both sides of the vehicle with, of course, drive shafts moving throughout. This one, of course, it just has two motors and two transmissions. It's much easier to do this and much cheaper, which is why New Bright did that. This runs off of a 2 to 3S LiPo pack. This is a Z-Power one. One of the most popular videos we've made was with these batteries, and I still get comments on that video to this day. And yes, it's been about 2 years, and the battery is still running absolutely perfectly. This one here comes with its own lithium battery, but it's inside the vehicle, and you can't replace it, except there's a little charger there, and you charge it with a USB. Both have pretty nice radios. This one's upgraded to the FlySky FS GT3B. These are proportional, full control, tons of settings, whereas this one has a pretty cheap and chintzy little 2-stick. It is 2.4 gigahertz, but it's non-proportional, and that is the biggest downside on this entire vehicle. No proportional control. You can't really go slow in rock crawl. Same with the steering, no proportional steering. This one, in terms of upgrades, it doesn't have any. Pretty stock. It does have a Spectrum S200 steering servo, which is actually really fast, really nice servo. It came with this Tactic one here, but mine's kind of went out and died, so we replaced it with this Spectrum one. Other than that, no upgrades, stock truck. This one, I cut off, there used to be a bumper that hung out and actually got stuck. It got caught on this part here, it hit really easily. So I cut that off, and now it's got a lot more travel in the front. In terms of articulation, this thing's got quite a lot. Check that out. That's a lot of articulation. SCX10, of course, completely dwarfs it. Really nice travel. So what we're gonna do now is we have this area and we have a bigger forest ahead of us here. We're gonna compare the two and see which one does better. Now obviously we're all expecting the $350 Axial to win, but I want to see, because I have used this truck a couple times, and I was actually very surprised with how well it did. It did pretty good for its size, and it's of course a toy grade RC car, and it actually surprised me. So I decided to, lots of people have been doing these toy versus hobby grade RC videos. I decided to give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut, and we're gonna just play around here and see how these cars do. All right, so we're gonna start a little small and then go bigger. So here's the first to left, the little wood climb here. You can see hobby grade, no big issues. Toy grade, not mine. The toy grade is a little smaller, but we'll see if we can do it. Oh, check that out. Toy grade, right on over. Hobby grade's actually stuck over a big stick right there. Check that out. Look at that. Look at that. The SCX10 is high centered on a stick. We'll see if the new bright can pass him over here. No way. Oh. Oh, wow. Steering on this new bright, very bad. Servo, super weak. It just cannot turn. But hey, it makes it. It made it right on over the smaller part of the stick. Well, the SCX10 is trapped, I guess. Alright everyone, now it's time for even more challenging obstacles, some more logs here. Let's see how the SCX10 does it with ease. Look at that articulation. Uh-oh. Look at that articulation and suspension working hard as it cruises easily over these sticks. Really nice. Check that out. Look at that. Still going. Still going. Alright, good stop there. Alright, so just for comparison, here's an SCX10 with the normal tires. That one is lifted a little bit and it does have bigger tires. But here's the stock one. Does it just about as well as the modified one here. Cruising over really easy. Again, super good control, and it's just wonderful. Even if the older truck can still get the job done. Nope. Maybe not. Maybe not. Right on over. All right, cool. Now time for the toy. Let's see what it can do. Oh, right over. Look at that. Uh-oh. A little bit stuck. Can you get out of it? You can. Oh wow, look at that. Look at this little thing go. Uh-oh. Doesn't like the leaves. Doesn't like the leaves. Can you get out? Can you get it? Come on, Bronco. Oh, you can't. The steering isn't up to the task here. Come on. Can it do it? Oh, the steering just doesn't want it. It can't. Come on, toy. I believe in you. Oh, it's not doing it. No proportional control. We just have to go full throttle. See if we can get the job. No, it can't. It just doesn't have the steering, the precision that the other two have. Come on. Oh, no. Just full throttle, full steering, you can see here. It just doesn't have the steering. It's just too floppy and loose. Alright, we'll just go out. Oh, it fell over. Can I get it back on its wheels? Got it. And it made it. Kinda. So as you can see, guys, it doesn't have the digital proportional control, which means it's all or nothing. It's full throttle or nothing, meaning you can't really control it too well through this these wilderness. As you can tell, the SCX10s, it just climbed in, no real effort. But this one, it surprised. It did surprise me. I didn't think it'd do that well, but at the end of the day, the steering on this thing is absolutely awful, and it just couldn't do it. So let's go on to the next challenge. Next obstacle, here's the modified SCX10. We'll see how we can do through the even thicker brush. Oh, check that out, guys. Look at that. Great crawl. And he's nearing the other obstacle, the other stick there. Oh, wow. Perfect. Look at that. No effort, really, from the SCX10. Let's try the stock SCX10 and see what it can do here. Here's my one. My dad is driving the one that just crossed, the modified one. I am driving the toy grade as well as the stock SCX10. Uh-oh. Stock one here, not as lifted as the other truck. Oh, it might struggle. Oh no, we're high centered. We got out. We got out. We got out. All right, try a different approach here. Doesn't really square it up well. There's a stick here. Let's see if we can get over. Uh-oh. Oh. Come on, SCX10, you're letting me down here. Let's try a different approach here. Let's try to approach it like he did here. Oh, that's the way. That's the way. Doesn't have enough clearance. Doesn't look like it. Barely, but it did make it. Alright. Over onto the other obstacle here. Right through. Good job. And the stock SX10 a little bit harder than that modified one, but it does make it. Now, time for the toy part. I have low hopes that this is going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little cheat. I'm going to go ahead and remove this stick here that troubled the SCX10s because I highly doubt that the toy grade is going to be able to climb over that. Even the SCX10 had a little bit of a hard time doing that. So I'm going to even it the playing field out just a smidge. All right, let's try. So what I'm doing is I'm blipping the throttle. Just little amounts of throttle to get it to go a little bit slower. All right, let's see here. Oh, maybe actually it could do it. High center, guys, come on.
I don't think it's gonna do it. Reset it here, put it back. That was surprising. It got over the first part well. The tires are quite hard and not really that good, so it just doesn't have the clearance, guys. Oh no, again. I just can't. It doesn't have the clearance. Try it one more time here, guys. See if we can do it. Full throttle. The sticks are just too big. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do it on this side, which is a little bit smaller. Let's see if that does anything. Oh, look at that. It did it. Wow. Nice. It did it. Pretty cool. Alright, can I get over this little obstacle? Will it do it? Alright, come on. No way. The tires are just a little bit more grippy. Maybe it could have. Oh, what? Oh! Okay. It did it. So not over the tougher obstacles, but again, if you look at the size, it is quite smaller than the SCX10s are. And I was pretty surprised. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and find a new obstacle. And we'll see what they can do. Alright, new challenge, guys. We're going to come back through these maze of sticks and go back to where we started. So we'll see how it does. Here's my dad driving the modified SCX10 with a little bit of lift and bigger Proline Swamper tires on it. We'll see how it does. Approaching now. Oh, right over. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, no. It might have gotten high centered. Nope. Still tires. Oh, massive grip. Right on over. Can he make it over the big obstacle here? I don't think he might get high centered. No, he doesn't. He's right on over. Look at that. I think even my SCX10 will have a hard time with that. Look at that. Right on over. That was pretty epic. I'm not going to lie. All right, just stop it there. All right. Now let's try this SCX10. Stock one. Stock suspension, stock tires, stock everything. This is the Falcon Tires G6 edition. We'll see what it can do out here. All right, over. This one might get high centered a little bit easier. Yeah, the tires are just not as big. All right, we might have to do a bit of hopping, get over this stick. Oh, it does it. Nevertheless, it still does it. This might be a hard time for this truck. Even my dad had a hard time getting over this one. We'll see if I can. Oh, it did it. It did it. Oh, it did it. Oh, nice. Nice. That was pretty good. I wasn't expecting to do that well, but it did it. Now, there's one last contender, boys. The New Bright RC Bronco. Alright, I think it has a chance. Let's see. It's also, I'm not that good at controlling this whole thing because it's a little edgy, but we'll see how we can do. Alright, first obstacle. Makes it. Second obstacle. Oh, it made it! What? No way. Did you see that? It made it right on over. Wheel speed and just straight at it. So it's not going to make it over that obstacle. We already know that. We'll try it over from where we came. Move it over here. We'll see if it can climb over this obstacle here. It might be a little easier for it. But I was surprised. Okay, did it pretty well. Fairly well here. Oh, come on. Oh, the steering is just not as precise. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The toy crate actually did really well this time. This is probably the best it's done so far. So, I'm pretty proud of this little guy. Let's go on to the next challenge. This next obstacle here, we'll see if we can climb up this maze of sticks. That might be a challenge, but my dad thinks he can try it out. He almost did it in the other clip, so let's see if we can do it now. Here he comes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, he might actually do it. Oh, almost. Almost. I'm gonna run up at it. Those tires are just clawing away at the bar. Oh, he does it! Oh my, that was such a crazy. See if we can. He's going over at another stick here. He might be able to get over it. He does. All right. Well, one of them did it. That means the other two are gonna have to try it out. So here comes the stock SCX10. Both of these SCX10s, they are running on 2S LiPo. So just to know, and the toy grid's running off of its internal lithium-ion pack. All right, see if mine can do it. Not as much clearance. Oh, it's getting high center. All right, let's try again here. Slow and steady. There's your proportional control. Slow and steady. I don't see the toy grade doing this, but my SCX10 is just so close. All right, we'll try bouncing it up. Come on. Oh, flinging bark as it's struggling to get up here. Hey, got the job done. Took a little bit more effort than the bigger SCX10. Let's see if we can get over this stick. We did it. Boom. My SCX10 does it as well. Not as easily as the lifted one, but still does it. Now, guys, I don't see this working out at all, but we're going to give it a try anyway because it might work. I don't know. Toy grade. You bright rock color. Oh, no. No hope. I think it fell over there. All right. Reset. Try one more time. Oh, no. What? The little stunt there on the top of the obstacle. Huh. It might actually do it. It might do it. You need a lot of skill with that on these little things. I don't think I can really. Look at that steering, guys. Really bad. Oh, it's getting hung up. Some stick stuck in it. Right here, as you can see. Boom. One more time. Tires are just very hard, and they don't have very much grip to them. Fell over. Again. Oh no, this isn't looking too good for the toy. I think this one might have to. Let's give it a little bit of an advantage here. Let's put it already on the top of the stick, and let's see if it can do it now. No. 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 Alright, one more try here. See, if I go slow, it doesn't have enough speed and the motors get bogged down. But if I go too fast, it just doesn't. Come on. No hope. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over to here, which is a little bit easier. Not as steep, not as challenging, and it might be able to do it. You guys gotta remember, this is a department store toy. It's not gonna be able to do what these big RCs are. I was actually surprised it got this far in the challenge. Alright, here we go. The steering is very bad. You can see how bad the steering is. But it's doing it. A little bit slick with the tires, and hey, it makes it. Okay. So obviously not as challenging as the SCX10 course, but it made it anyways. Alright, next challenge. Alright everyone, so the next challenge is to get on top of that stick and drive on top of this giant log all the way to the top here. We'll see which one can do it the best. So here goes the modified SCX10. So here he is trying to get up onto there. Oh, he does it. Those big swamper tires are just clawing away at the rough terrain. Oh, he might be flipping over. So the downside of being so tall is that when you're side hilling, check that out, it's got a higher center of gravity. It might be able to fall over a little bit easy. Oh, he's trying to get past that stick there, holding him back. Oh, he gets on. Will he stay on? No, he won't. Oh, it's over. Got a new strategy here, guys. Coming in from the other side. We'll see how it does it. Look at those big old tires just clawing away. Trying to get on top of this log. Oh, he does it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, guys. Check this thing out. Getting it done. Servo over, that's the stock servo that it comes with. But nevertheless, he still makes it. Oh yeah. To the very top. Check that out. And now there's really no way to get down, so we're gonna have to pick him up or, yeah. Alright. Give my one a try here. I'm gonna try coming in from this side. See if that oh, and he just jumps off. We could go up there. He just jumped off that and got it on all fours. So we'll try that out to see how this one does. So I'm gonna try coming in from this side. And if that doesn't work, we'll come in from where he came in. Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, so I'm gonna come in the same way he did, because those sticks are a little bit tricky. Same motor and ESC combo here. Same truck, except this one has a little bit of faster servo, so we'll see if that helps out here. Oh, but I can't really get up so easily. With the small tires, just not able to get the grip. I found some grip there, but threw herself the wrong way. No. Oh no, guys, I think it's over. All right, guys. Whew. Went over and reset the truck. Oh, it's still not doing it. What? Okay, here. We're okay here. Oh, what? No. Fell over again. All right, guys. Take number, I think 3 or 4 it is. Just seeing what this thing can do on the log of death. It's doing good so far. Oh, we're getting on our side. We're getting too much on our side. It might fall over. It might fall over. One wheel's in the air. Oh, brings it down. Ooh, that's a sketchy crawl. Up, up, up. Axles are hitting. Up. Oh, axles are hitting the log here. A little more speed. Okay. Falling away. No. Back up. Try again. There we go. So the disadvantages of not having portal axles are that it might hit some obstacles that stick off a little bit higher, and that did just that. So if you get like the newer SCX10s, they have, I think do that for us. Alright, let's see if I can do what my dad did and jump off the log. So I have to line it right and then just drive off. Hey, did it. Alright, now it's time for the new bright. A challenge for the toy grade would be getting there. Let's see if it gets there. It is a little smaller. This is a 1/12 scale model, and the SCX10s are actually 1/10 scale. So this is a little bit smaller. And of course, the fact that it's a department store toy, it's not the best performance. Like, oh, what? It got up. I wasn't expecting it to get up. Okay, well, that's a little bit, huh? Okay, all right. We have hope. Not really. Maybe not that side. Come on, reverse, reverse, reverse. The tires are just very hard and just not capable. Come on, up. It's just not doing it, guys. Oh, it's not cutting it. All right, I'm gonna go reset it. All right, reset the toy onto the log. We'll see what it can do. This obstacle requires a lot of precision, and obviously the toy doesn't have that. The steering is just very, very poor. I can't get up very steep obstacles. Come on, toy. New bright bronco. Oh! Backflip, backflip. Kinda, sorta, maybe. See, guys, the steering. It had better steering. It might have actually been a little better. Okay. No. Alright, so after struggling, we decided it's better just to put it on the log and see if it goes on it. Let's see what this thing can do, guys. So blipping the throttle ever so slightly, just to get some control on this thing. Oh, it's getting stuck. Steering is just no good out here. Come on. It's trying. Oh. This is surprising. Let's see if I can back it up to get a little bit more clearance on that. Oh no, guys. I think I might be falling off. Steering. Come on, steering. Oh, it just jumps off. Okay. Back on. Reset. All right, let's try now. Maybe it could do it. It might. It's got to. Oh God, the steering just throws it away. And it does it! Can I get off? Obviously no drag brake or anything. These crawlers have a drag brake of 50% on right now. This one rolls. Can't do it! Oh, did it get it? No, it fell over. U-Bright versus sticks. I don't think it did too good, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so as you guys saw over this little challenge course throughout this little forest area, the SCX10s dominated. The best one so far was my dad's one because he's got these giant Proline Super Sombras. Look how soft and grippy these tires are. Absolutely crazy. And they're on these axial bead locks. And the truck is a little bit lifted with the suspension set up there. This truck dominated. Second place, my SCX10. It's got the Falcon Wild Peak tires. These tires are very, very soft, but the tread compound is old, and I've used these tires a lot, and they're pretty worn out. But it still did very, very good out here. And with the stock SCX10 with a little bit of a faster servo in there, it did do pretty good. And as we figured, guys, in last place came the new Bright RC toy grade RC truck. Now, I expected it, but I'm actually was pretty surprised by how well it did on this section here. It actually did pretty good. The tires on this thing are super hard. Now, I took a body reamer and I actually poked some holes in the tire so maybe it would breathe a little better, but it just didn't. It's hard, it's not sticky at all, and it just can't get the job done. Also, the thing that lets this truck down the most is the steering. So let's check out the steering on this one compared to the steering on, let's say, an SCX10. So with an SCX10 steering, you've got an actual real-life steering steering rod design. And what you can do is if I give it a little bit of steering, it steers just a small amount. Look at that. And if I give it a lot of steering, it steers all the way. And if I go really fast, check out the speed of that servo, guys. And even if I put weight on it and steer, look at that. I'm pushing down on it, it still goes. So this thing is really set up for crawling. So if the tires are hung up or something, and I give it steering, it's still gonna push my finger away and steer really well. The Bronco, number one, it's all or nothing. So if I give it steering, it's all or nothing. Number two, look how weak that is, and look how slow. See, look how slow that thing is. Not enough power. And the second thing, check it out. It doesn't really return at center. You see that? Now this servo, after I do it, returns, look at that, to center. With this one here, it has a spring actually that has to return it, but it's just too weak. So when I was on the log and I tried to center it out to climb, it wouldn't do it. It would keep going in that direction until eventually they'd center out, which is what caused it to fall over and be so unstable. Also, just the throw, look at that. It doesn't really have that much angle in the steering, so I can't steer that sharp. Whereas with this, a lot more angle, tighter steering, more maneuverability. So that's what lets this thing down the most. Also, the fact that it's just all or nothing. You can't really control it. Whereas with the SCX10 here, if I give it a little bit of throttle, it moves just a small amount. Whereas if I give it a lot of throttle, it goes fast. So that's why these two dominated over this little thing. I feel like I could do some mods on this and see if I can get this servo to be a little bit more precise and maybe a little faster. And maybe, just maybe, we could try and see if we can convert this to full proportional control. So let me know if you guys want to see that. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed this little crawling content here with the two SCX10s and the toy grid. Be sure to stay tuned for better videos coming soon to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.